Hello, beautiful queens and handsome kings. Welcome. If you are tuning in for the first time, welcome to For the Kingdom. And today we are on our third episode of the forgiveness series. Now, earlier this week, we started working towards openness, towards addressing those areas of unforgiveness that we are struggling with, particularly areas of unforgiveness towards ourselves. Now, quite honestly, that's not something that's going to happen overnight, in a day, or even days. It's going to take time, and it's going to take consistency. So as we continue to work towards that consistency and taking our time with ourselves, as we learn how to forgive ourselves and working towards that wholeness in that aspect, there were some things that God kind of taught me and pressed on my heart that I really wanted to share with you guys. And the first thing is looking at forgiveness and the sense of 4 R's. With the first one being responsibility. Owning up to what happened. We talked a little bit about this earlier this week. So acknowledging what happened, taking responsibility for whatever it is that you're feeling guilt for or shame about. After you've acknowledged it and you've taken that responsibility and kind of moved out of the denial that you may have had about it, the second R is remorse. So whether that be acknowledging that there is some guilt or some shame about what happened, apologizing, admitting where you were wrong. And this leads us right into the third, which is restoration. Trying to mend that relationship, trying to, if it's with a person, or trying to resolve the problem. However you need to start working towards restoring what happened, restoring whatever needs to be healed or mended. And then the fourth R, which I feel is something that we need to spend the most time on, is that renewal. And what we mean by that is we've acknowledged what happened, but how can we learn from it? And we touched on this a little bit, but to go deeper, when we say what can we learn from it, but how can we use that, what we experience, into our advantage? Earlier this week, I mentioned how all things work together for our good. And that includes things that we may regret, those things that we may feel bad about or aren't forgiving ourselves about. But what you can do with those emotions is take them and turn them and harness them into something that is going to be productive, something that is going to allow you to flourish moving forward, and also to keep your focus on what's ahead, how you can keep moving forward in a way that's going to allow you to become the best version of you that you want to be and the best version of you that God's called you to be. So, as you guys are working towards that, I want to lastly remind you to just take a moment and think about what it is doing for you to hold on to the unforgiveness. Like, really think about that. What is this unforgiveness serving me? Is it helping you get a job? Is it helping you feel better? Is it helping you mend or restore that relationship? If it's not, then it's something that you can do without. And I want to encourage you and empower you to take those steps towards forgiving yourself and to not hold that grudge against yourself, because it's not doing anything for you. So as you guys reflect on that, and as you guys start working towards forgiving yourselves and this whole journey of forgiveness, I just want to let you know that I am proud of each and every one of you, and I am in this with you. As I said last week, I'm learning with you guys. So I welcome any feedback, any thoughts, any experiences that you want to share, or if you want something specifically prayed for as you are working on your journey. I love you guys, and I hope that you keep loving yourselves, keep pushing through, and I wish you all success as we work towards forgiving ourselves and others in this series. Have a great day.